What a beautiful day this is. Beautiful day. And a good day. It's a good enough day for me to show you guys some news. Let's get into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens. Y'all, not me. Y'all know who this is. This is your boy True Inferno. Today's date is Friday, August the 2nd. Meaning we are a day after the first of the month. Okay, enough about that. So yes, we are now in the best month of the year, of every year, and that is August. So, let's talk about the news that's going on here. As you can see over there, we got another event coming up this Monday, August the 5th. So we got a special gift event starting August the 5th. That's what it says right there. I just said that already. But here we go. It starts this Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time and will last for basically 2 weeks until August the 19th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's the day after my birthday, hence the reason why August is the best month of the year every year. But that's beside the point. So let's take a look at the features. Man, excuse me, I'm so excited. I'm choked up a bit. Pause. All eggs received from gifts during the event will require only 2 kilometers to hatch and look like 2-kilometer eggs. But don't worry, trainers. The Pokemon that hatch from these eggs will be ones that normally appear in 7K eggs, regardless of whether you incubate or hatch them during or after the event, but not before. So, hang on. Feel like I'm about to sneeze. I hate that feeling when a sneeze comes up and it don't come. Oh, I hate that feeling. But that's beside the point. So basically, let me summarize this for you guys real quick. You're going to get eggs that looks like 2K eggs that require you to walk 2 kilometers to hatch, but in actuality, there's 7K eggs. So the Pokemon that hatch from these eggs will be Pokemon that you will find normally in 7K eggs at this point in time. So again, there's 7K eggs, but they will look like 2K eggs, and you only have to walk 2 kilometers to hatch them. Alright, so with that out the way, let's move on with the rest of the features. For the duration of the event, the number of gifts you can open daily will increase to 30. So normally it's 20, but because of this event, they increased it by 10, so now it's 30. Gifts you can carry in your inventory will increase to 20. Normally it would be 10, but they increased it by 10, so now it's 20. And that's like the gifts you can hold. Now, if you're lucky, this is the big one. You may hatch a shiny Bonsley. So yeah, we all know of a certain content creator who is really excited about that feature right there. So yeah, everybody gonna be gunning for the shiny Bonsley. So guess where I'll be doing the majority of this trip, or this event rather? Yeah, I'll be in Japan. So I can't wait. I'm gonna be sending out those Japanese gifts. Hopefully, if you're on my friends list, I will send one of you guys a shiny Bonsley from Japan. That'll be pretty cool if I do say so myself. Oh, that's not it. We're not done. No, we also got another breaking news here, or not breaking, but big news here, and that is this. Team Go Rocket have turned more species of Pokemon into Shadow Pokemon. So now, instead of the usual Rattata and Zubats and Golbats and Charmanders and Ivysaurs and Blastoise and Snorlax and Dratinis and Mudkips and things of that nature, now they're adding in Poliwrath, Grimer, Murk, Drowsy, Hypno, Cubone, Scyther, Magikarp, Houndour, Houndoom, and Ross, where the Ross part is coming soon. But yeah, they added all of those now, so you can battle against the shiny forms of the Pokemon that I just listed. Now, for example, now you probably wondering, but wait a minute. What about Poliwrath and Poliwrath? What about Gyarados? What about Scizor? You know, and the evolved form of Ross. Can you battle against them? No, but once you capture those, you can evolve them, and they will look like their shadow form. So, for example, if I were to battle against somebody that had Poliwrath and I caught it, I can evolve it up, and it'll be a shadow Poliwrath. And yes, I did call it Swag on purpose, because that's the nickname I gave it. Swag, Swirl, and of course, Rap. I can't put an S in there. So, yeah, I could end up with a Poliwrath, a shadow Poliwrath. And I could end up with a shiny Gyarados, even though I won't be battling shiny Gyarados. So, you get the point right there. Shiny Shadow, Shadow, Shadow. Okay, there you go with that. So, yeah, that's what's going on right now. Now, originally, this video was going to be about the best team or the best party to use against these grunts that are in the game. But because of that breaking news that I just read to you guys, I can't do that because I have to go back to the drawing board and do more research to see which Pokemon will be best against which grunts. So instead, I'm going to talk about something that I said I was going to put on hold earlier this week, but now I'm bringing it back. And that's the PvP mechanics. So, as we all know, a number of weeks back, they changed the PvP mechanics in terms of how to utilize the charge moves. So instead of tap, 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 tap as fast as you can, there's certain movements with your phone or your device that you have to make in order to execute your charge move to the best of your ability, which is excellent, great, or nice. Now, before we get to that, let's look back over here, because we got 9 7K eggs hatching right now. We were just talking about eggs. So let's take a look at these real quick. This is going to be a long video, I fear. So let's see what the first egg will be. Oh, why not? That's not shiny. I guess why not, right? Let's see what this one is. Ah, I wish that was shiny. It's a Alolan Sandshrew. No. Nope, it's a Alolan Diglett. I wish that was shiny, but not the case here. This is number 4 right here. Let's see what this one is. It's a Alolan Grimer. Not an Alolan Shiny Grimer. Let's see what this one is. They gave me all these Alolan Pokemon, not a single one shiny. Bruh, what is this? And none of them are duplicates either. Right, so the next one going to be a duplicate of something that I already hatched. I can see it coming. Well, it's not an Alolan duplicate, but it's a duplicate. Let's see what this one is. Oh, there's the duplicate right there. The Alolan Grimer that's not shiny. There's the duplicate. Me and my big mouth. It's a Bosley. You are so early. Wow. All right, let's see what this one is. That was funny, actually. Oh, it's another Alolan Grimer that's not shiny. All right, so that's all my eggs. So I got to get more eggs and hatch them before Monday. But yeah, now let's get on to the battle mechanics of this game, shall we? Alright, so the first type we're going to look at is the grass type. So they're going to be these little bubbles things that are going to appear for all these PvP mechanics when it comes to the charge moves. Now, but the majority of them, they kind of float around differently. So you have to be wary of which type does what. So here we go. We got the the grass type. So it's coming in from the left and like this wavy motion. It's like the wind is blowing the leaves into the screen and it's in this wavy motion. So this one's pretty easy. You just swipe up and down to get that one down pat. Now the next one we're going to look at is the poison one. This is actually one of the difficult ones right here because there's no set motion. They just pop up at random. So as you can see right here, look, they popping up mostly at random. So they like from the bottom, kind of going up a little bit at a certain rate. It's like an L, so it's like boom, and then boom, you know, stuff like that. So that's the poison one right there. Again, it's a little bit difficult, but it can be done to get an excellent on that. Next up, we got Charizard right here. So this one knows a fire type move and a dragon type move. So we're gonna look at the dragon claw real quick. So they're gonna come down from the top left like meteors. So they're gonna be in the group of 5. As you can see, you gotta swipe off 5. Yeah, that is 5. And they coming down from the top left going down to the bottom right like meteors. That's what they look like. So that one is for the most part very easy as well. Alright, so sticking with the Charizard here, so what we're going to do now is use Blast Burn, which is a fire type. So the fire rises from the bottom on to the top, as you can see, and they will be in the middle throughout the majority of this. So you want to hit, you know, the swiping, you want to get the swiping going on near the middle of the screen, going from left to right to get a very good chance at getting that excellent right there. That one's pretty easy, but I do say so myself. You can miss some rather, but it's pretty much easy for the most part. Next up, we got the shiny Raichu, and this is the electrical move right here. So lightning is coming down from the sky, and they in this zigzag motion, kind of like a lightning bolt, ziz, 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 something like that. So that's what this one looks like. Again, very easy. You can't go wrong when getting an excellent on this one. As I'm hearing a soccer ball, it looked like it was coming this way, but that's beside the point. So yeah, there you go with that. All right, so now I brought out the Kyogre. This one knows a water type move and a ice type move. And I believe we're gonna look at one of these or both of these in this clip. So more likely I think the water type will be first, because if I use the ice type against the Giratina, it would be a done deal, it would be a wrap. So, and I believe this one knows Hydro Pump, if memory serves me correctly. Yeah, it knows Hydro Pump, and I did use Hydro Pump first. And this one coming from the top right in a wavy motion is almost like the leaf, but it's more diagonal, where the leaf is like horizontal. This one's more diagonal. Very easy to get an excellent on as well. Now, the next one is the ice. The ice is really easy as well. All you gotta do is just swipe middle of the screen horizontally, because they're gonna come down in a weird pattern rather, they're gonna come out diagonal, then straight, then diagonal, then straight, then diagonal, and straight. And it's, again, all you gotta do is just swipe horizontally, and you can get them all. You may miss one or whatever, but you can get them all. It's very easy to get an excellent on this one. So here we go. You're about to see it right here. So again, look at that pattern. Boom. Yep, I missed one. That's okay. And you can miss one and still get an excellent. If you miss two, then it's going to be a great. I don't know how many you have to miss in order to get a nice, but at least 5, you can still get a great. I mean, yeah, at the most, right? If you miss 5, you can still get a great. All right, so I got the fly gun out here. Since we saw the dragon type move, we're going to look at the ground type move. The ground obviously going to be at the bottom, coming up just a little bit, as you can see. So you got to swipe horizontally. This one can be tough because, as you can see, they do spawn up. They do come up at the edge of your device. So you got to swipe, depending on how big your device is, you got to swipe really far. And you may have to, and your device may curve, so you could do that as well. So yeah, that one can be a little bit tough, but it is doable to get an excellent. Next up, we got the Steelers that know the dart type move, crunch. It don't do a rock type move. We're going to focus on that later. So the crunch move is a circular motion. That's basically it. Near the middle of the screen is a circular motion. And you can, and this is another easy one where you can get an excellent on. So yeah, and there was a few others that have the circular motion as well. So the dark move is one of those. I think there's like 2 others that have the circular motion, but the dark one is very easy to get as well. All right, next up we got the Lonely Mirror Rack. So this one knows a ground move, but we're gonna focus on the dark move, which is Shadow Ball. So Shadow Ball, this was weird to explain. So we're gonna see this a few times. So it's like a 2-3 zone. So it's gonna be 2 in the middle, 3 in the left, 2 in the middle, 3 on the right. But when I mean left and right, it's like underneath the 2 that's in the middle. So it'd be like right here, and then down here, then right here, and then down here. It's hard to explain. You just gotta remember this pattern if you're gonna be using a Pokemon that will be using a dark type charge move. So again, you swipe, you know, horizontally, middle, then bottom, middle, bottom, you know, you alternate like that. So that's why I call it like a 2-3 zone, because like 2-3, 2-3. So yeah, and you're gonna see it again right here. So, and then check this out again. 2 from the top, then left, top, left, top, right. When I mean top, I mean middle actually. And you go on like that. And like once you get the pattern down, this is very easy to get an excellent on. Once you get that pattern down pat, you can get an excellent status with this dark type move or any type of dark type move. So it's very easy to get an excellent on that one. All right, next up we got this Zoomeril. So the Zoomeril, this one knows an ice type move and a fairy type move. Obviously we're gonna focus on the fairy type move here. In this case, it would be play rough. So let's look at this one real quick. I haven't really got this one all down packed, and this one is, oh, this is another circle one. So this is one of the circle ones actually. So just like the dark type, the fairy type moves is circle as well. So actually, this is very easy right here. It's similar to the dark type move, so you can very easily get an excellent on the fairy type charge move wherever it is. No matter what move it is, if it's a fairy type, gonna have that motion. Next up we got Venomoth. So we're gonna look at 2 moves on Venomoth. One is the psychic and the other one is the bug type. We're gonna look at the psychic type first because that one's nowhere near as effective against this Tyranitar as the bug type move is. So we're gonna use psychic, which is a psychic type move. And this is it's somewhat of a circle motion, but it's like big and then it gets small, then it gets big and then it gets small. So that one, you're gonna have to spend some time to get used to. That's my first time using that one actually. So it can be done to get an excellent if you remember the pattern, but again, that psychic move with the big circle, small circle, like if you're using it for the first time, you could fumble around with it. But the second or the next few times, once you master this and use it a lot, you can get an excellent in my opinion. All right, so now we got the Mewtwo out. So now we're going to use the bug type move. And this is like another wavy motion. It's similar to the grass type, but it's not as wide. You know, the grass type is like way up here. This one's like, and at some point during the wave motion, some of the bubbles would like scoot up or scoot down a little bit. So you have to be careful with that. So as you can see, look at that. There's some that went way up here. So, but again, you can get an excellent on it. It's very easy. You just got to be cautious of the whole boom and, you know, things of that nature, and you'll be good on the bug type move in terms of getting the excellent. So now we're gonna rip out we're gonna rip out the Lucario, and it's all about the fighting type move right here. So this one is one of the hardest ones, I'll be honest with you. You can't get action on it. Look at it, because the bubble will pop in your face in the middle of the screen all over the place. So it's not like a motion or something. It's like here, 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 and you got a few seconds to swipe them. Otherwise, they're going to disappear and you're going to miss out on the excellent. So I have to say, this is probably the one I have the most trouble with the most. Because again, they popping up all over the place. There's no set motion for you to remember. You just got to be like mindful of where they all are and try to get there as quickly as possible. So that's the fighting type move. All right, next up we got rock. So finally we are able to get on the rock type charge attack moves. So let's take a look at the PvP mechanic behind this one. As I got the Regirock against Tyranitar, bad matchup. So the Giratina was brought out. But we're gonna use Stone Edge, so check this out. So it's coming down from the top left, going down to the bottom right, but it's in a diagonal motion. It is very easy to get an excellent on. You could slip up and you could miss one or two, but it is very easy to get an excellent status with the rock type charge moves. So practice with that one, and here we go. We about to look at it again. Look at that. Very easy, very easy. Again, I think I missed one, but they counted it. I don't know. But either way, I got another excellent. So yeah, let's move on. All right, so this one we got Skarmory here. So this one knows steel type move and air type, well, flying type move rather. So we're gonna look at both of these. I believe the first one to look at is steel. If memory serves it correctly, yeah, I did use steel here first. So flash cannon. So here we go. This one is unique. Cause look at this. It's like slash, 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 slash. Really not. It don't do that, but it's like slash, slash, slash. So it's like a, a sword movement, but it's very easy to get. You just have to be a little bit cautious of like the movements in terms of which one will go first, but you'll get it. Next up is the sky type move, and this is another one of those wavy motions, but instead of it connected, like it gonna come in from the right, but they're gonna like scatter. So they're gonna be like this, and they're gonna scatter all over the place to some degree, like that. So you have to swipe up and down to get all of those bubbles when using a flying attack charge move, wherever. See, look, there it is again. I missed one right there, I missed a second one, and this is going to be a great. So it is possible to get an excellent on that one, but don't be surprised if you miss one or two like I did here. And then the last one here is the normal type move. So we got the Slaking with Body Slam. Check this out. So we got like a little, like a group of 5 that would start at the bottom right, and they're gonna expand, and then another group of 5 will pop up somewhere else, you're gonna expand, and another one gonna pop up and expand. You get the point till they disappear. So basically all you want to do is a circular motion at the bottom of the screen. So this was very useful when they brought this feature in during the last tournament, because Biggerwall was the beast with Body Slam. So that was you was doing. So that's what I was doing when I took part in the Jungle Cup. That's what it was, the Jungle Cup. And that same day when my tournament was going on, they introduced the new PvP mechanic, and me and Matty Up Baby, we were practicing before they even announced it on Twitter. So this is the one right here, and this is very easy to get excellent on, even though I didn't do it here because I wanted to see what happens if you miss some. So I missed 5 here, and I still was able to get a great. So you can miss at a maximum or a minimum 5 and still get great. I don't know what happens if you miss 6 or more. Obviously gonna get, okay, obviously, what was I saying? That just distracted me. So again, like I was saying, I missed 5 here and I still got the great. Again, I don't know how many you need to miss to get the nice, but I'd rather not find out. I'd rather go for the excellent. So that's all the mechanics here that I can show you guys. And I'm gonna call it a wrap because I got a lot of stuff to do before my trip to Japan, before I start on my journey to Japan, because it's gonna be like a 2-day trip. I crap you not, it's gonna be a 2-day journey. So by the time you watch this video, it'll be community day. So hopefully you all have luck and get in a shiny waltz. That's all I gotta say. So with that said, y'all know who this is. This is New J Gatsby, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. It's funny because this dog is like staring at me for the longest. Hold up. Let me see. It ain't doing it now because it finally went over there, but it was staring at me for the longest time. Anywho, see y'all next time. It's a Bosley. You are so early. Wow. After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Living in a world where tomorrow's never promised. Last of a dying breed, rather find honest. Got me feeling like an onyx. My heart was getting hard till I looked to the sky. Say I'ma leave it to God and embark on this path. Journey of a lifetime. Everybody rhyme, but not a lot I co-sign. Define the mind's capability.